Fiction is a lie, but good fiction is the truth inside the lie. Fiction is a lie. What is fiction? Fiction is a lie. How is good fiction the truth inside a lie? What does fiction entail that makes it a truth in a lie? Fiction possesses the power to reveal perspective. Consider a glass of water. Is the glass half empty or half full? Is it contained in a conventional vessel or one you've dreamt of having since you were a child? To different people, the reality of a glass of water is entirely different based on individual perspective. Reality is variable. Reality changes. Reality is not fixed. What is reality now could have been a complete imagination, a culmination of the concept of the brightest minds on the planet only a few years ago. Think of a portable ultrasound that connects to your phone. Think of the light cell using only the momentum of light to propel itself through space. Reality doesn't just depend on time, it also depends on individual experiences. The presentation of reality defines it. Imagine this. You're approached by a middle-aged woman who claims that she's traveled intracontinental Asia. She's visited China, Hong Kong, Vietnam, and is now living in Australia. What's the reality of the scenario you've been presented with? Take a moment and think. Now imagine, the same woman was an author. She's written a book. Not a book, a biography, an autobiography. To the world, however, it's published as a fiction novel. A novel based on a true story. A novel about human trafficking. A novel about the story of a woman who was displayed in a catalogue for men to select. A woman shifted from houses across the Asian continent, finally escaping to Australia seeking refuge during the Vietnam War. A novel that allows the author to tell their personal experiences without humiliating themselves. See, fiction is a good lie. It resonates a truth. Reality is also shaped by information, something that never comes without bias. What may seem like raw data can only be interpreted by personal understanding of the subject. What may seem significant by one interpretation may be deemed redundant and useless by another. Think about scientific articles. Free of bias, right? Not quite. Scientific articles are interpreted, much like literature. Rather than interpreting words as responders do with literature, they interpret data. And this never comes without bias. But if reality itself is dependent on personal perspective, then how can you expect to ever see reality in any other way than the way you see it now? The answer is in a good lie. Fiction is a lie. A well-constructed lie contains a perspective through which reality can be seen. Reality is a glass pane, warped by the bias that shows you the world. And fiction is a mirror for the reality you see. A mirror revealing the truth you could not see through the warped pane of reality. Reality in anyone's view is incomplete. To think that you see reality for what it truly is a lie, a bad lie, because if it were a good lie, it would hide a truth. It's rightfully placed that death is the only truth, an inevitable, inescapable truth. No one sees reality, no one sees truth. But the more good lies placed among us, the clearer our vision of reality becomes. Keep adding mirrors and your view of reality is clarified. The bias is slowly weakened, but never removed. Fiction is a lie, but a good fiction reveals the truth reality obscures.